Breaking news. The papacy breaks his silence and seeks to dialogue with the new US President Donald Trump. Report says that the Catholic vote helped Trump's victory. Here is the prophetic update that you should know. Welcome, dear friends, to TIBP Media. Kindly like and hope you can be a patron or join this channel. Revelation 13 verse 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? After surviving 2 impeachments, numerous federal and state indictments, civil lawsuits, and 2 assassination attempts, Donald Trump has won his second term as president in one of the most amazing and unlikely comebacks in US political history. In Florida, Trump assured supporters that America had entered a golden age and promised to return the country to its former splendor and supremacy. On election night 2024, Fox News' Sandra Smith reported that Donald Trump was 24 points ahead of Kamala Harris in Michigan's Catholic vote, which could have been the reason for Trump's victory. The Fox News panel highlighted the fact that Kamala Harris did not attend the benefit, but Donald Trump did, and that may have ultimately helped Trump win the election.
Might make the difference for Donald Trump in Michigan. White Catholics. Really interesting. He is at 61% of the vote with white Catholics. Harris is at 37%. Trump won white Catholics by 13 points. In 2020, he has run that up to 24-point margin. That's a big difference in Michigan.
Difference.
That is a big difference.
And you wonder whether she should have gone to that dinner.
To the Al Smith dinner. She may be wondering that tonight. He showed up and gave his speech, and he has had a lot of support, mostly based on the pro-life issue.
Now that Trump is back on the White House, the leader of the most powerful nation on earth, Pope Francis recognizes the role of the United States in enforcing Vatican policies. The Vatican is seeking heavily to have dialogue with President Trump, attempting to put aside previous conflicts between the Pope and the President. The Pope heavily criticized Trump before, but now seeks to unite with him in alliance. Key papal aide says Vatican will seek dialogue with Trump November 7, 2024. Despite conflicts with Pope Francis on matters ranging from immigration and climate crisis, the Vatican official has said that during his new term, Rome intends to seek dialogue, recognizing that the United States has an important role in avoiding that the conflicts currently underway in the world. He said it's necessary to find solution. The papacy have been touring the world and has successfully have world leaders sign fraternal documents. Will he ask Trump to sign fraternal documents and enforce Vatican policies by law? Trump is already open to Sunday church attendance.
Use that power, and you're now allowed to use it. I get in there, you're going to be using that power at a level that you've never used it before. It's going to bring back the churchgoer. I mean, you have to see. I don't like the charts when I see charts where they're going in the wrong direction. Ladies and gentlemen, with your help and God's grace, the great revival of America begins on November 5th, 2024. The great revival of America begins on November 5th, 2024.
He asserted that once Christianity is restored to its rightful place, churchgoers will begin attending services once more. Sunday services, that is. Trump will do the work of restoration. He said that all of Christianity must attend Sunday services as the holy day for all. If Catholic voters help Donald Trump recapture the White House, it will be in part due to Trump's efforts to win over Catholic voters. Trump has specifically targeted Catholics in the 2024 election by paying lip service to Catholic traditions. On his social media account, for instance, Donald Trump wished everyone a happy and blessed All Saints Day, a Roman Catholic holiday that honors and paid tributes to the saints who are ascended in heaven. Donald Trump also offered a happy birthday to the Virgin Mary on the Catholic feast of the Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary. This is a devotion practiced by Catholics, not Protestants. And recently, during his second political rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, Donald Trump played the song Ave Maria, Latin for Hail Mary, a song deeply rooted in Catholic traditions that honor Mary's unique role in salvation and ask for her heavenly intercession as they believe.
Of course, tell me, why did you decide it was important to be here, and what message is Kamala Harris sending by not being here to Catholic voters?
Well, I think you're honoring the Catholic Church, and, I've been a longtime supporter, and I'm surprised she's not here. I think she's the first one in in decades, actually, to miss it as a candidate. It was always been a tradition. So I'm happy only that the Catholics are going to vote for Trump now. But no, look, I have a special relationship with the Catholic Church, and I think it was very important to be here.
Yeah, I've been noticing on your social media posts at your rallies, you're playing the Ave Maria. You're posting Happy Birthday, Mary, a St. Michael prayer to ward off evil. Is that telling voters something about your spiritual journey? What is that?
No, I don't think so. It's just beautiful to me. I mean, I look at the whole thing, the words and the pictures. The pictures are so beautiful. And I put up some stuff. Somebody else asked me that same question. Yeah. And it's really that I think it's really very beautiful.
The Pope was asked about your candidacy and Kamala Harris, and he instructed Catholic voters to vote for the lesser of two evils. Who do you think he means and why?
Well, I think he wants them to vote for me, and I stand for really everything that you stand for and that the church stands for, and she doesn't. She's a very different kind of a person. She's a Marxist. Her father was a Marxist and still is a Marxist, and they are not big into religion, I will tell you, and I'm not just talking about the Catholic religion. I'm talking about any religion. The whole Democrat Party's gone really radical left, and I'm the opposite. I am totally in favor of religion, and I also like the Catholic Church a lot.
What other Catholic tradition will be pursued in order to connect more with policies that resonate with Catholic voters? Answer: Sunday rest by law. If and only if our politicians begin prioritizing the doctrines of the churches ahead of public policies, they run the risk of undermining both our systems of government and the safeguards of religious liberty. We were warned that political corruption will lead to the union of church and state and bring about the Sunday law crisis. My reference is Great Controversy. The dignitaries of church and state will unite to bribe, persuade, or compel all classes to honor the Sunday. The lack of divine authority will be supplied by oppressive enactments. Political corruption is destroying love of justice and regard for truth. And even in free America, rulers and legislators, in order to secure public favor, will yield to the popular demand for a law enforcing Sunday observance. Dear friends, God will have watchmen and women, people that will represent sola scriptura in the final days. Would you like to be God's watchman? Even though we are strangers and foreigners in this world, through the power of the everlasting gospel of Revelation 14 and prayer, we can work to make a positive difference in our communities and be a living testimony of God's transforming grace to our political leaders. Let us support the president and the officials in government as long as they don't conflict the word of God. Let us do our duties and responsibility as watchmen in the final days. Kindly type in the comment section, I am God's watchman. Thank you, dear friends. Kindly like and share this prophetic update and continue to share truth in Bible prophecy.